Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to another Sword Art Online de facto video. And today is a special day because today it is Alice's birthday. So happy birthday to Alice. And of course, we're gonna have a look at her birthday banner. So, Alice's birthday banner 2025. As you can see, short about it, it's a step-up banner with 3 steps. Step 1, you have 50% off. Step 2, regular price. And step 3, a guaranteed random Alice skill. And you can also see that on step 2 and step 3, increased drop rate for new featured Alice, which is these two here. 1.3% drop rate for featured and 2% for the featured. And 2 new skill we have is Noble Will Alice Connect skill. Ooh, that is a new Connect skill for Alice. I believe she doesn't have any Connect skill, right? So this should be the first Connect skill Alice have, and it's Slash and Earth, Sword skill, and then a full burst pass skill, Unleash Power Alice. That is interesting, no chain skill this time. Because if it compared to the other birthday, they have chain skill. And I was expecting to get like maybe a full burst Alice or another burst for Alice, but we got a full burst passive, which is fine. I believe also last year we also got a full burst passive, and that one was It was alright. So this Alice's birthday is until the 18th of April, so you have 9 days on you to decide if you want to summon on this banner or not. Keep that in mind, kind of short period. And the first skill we're gonna have a look at is Unleash Power Alice, which has Bloody Battle Slash and Earth Conversion. Sounds good. Bloody Battle Slash 3, attack plus 35% when attacking with Slash element. Really good for Dagger and Sword. And Earth Conversion for Wind Element damage to enemy -10 and Earth Element damage to enemy +25. Pretty good. 25% extra Earth Element damage if you're building around Earth. And full burst passive, if you don't know how it works, basically it lets you activate another burst on your active skill. And normally only allow you to do twice, but with a full burst passive you can now do it 3 times. So this passive is really good for any Slash build. Similar what Yuki has. Yuki has the same as Alice, different element. She has now dark and water, I believe, right? So this is a really good pass skill to have in your set if you're running a full burst set. Noble Will Alice, Sword skill, Sand Whirlpool skill animation, 24 SP, Slash and Earth, 12-second cooltime, 66 switch gate, and 43 breakage. Not bad. 1609% damage, 6 hit single target. Okay. Jar of Ice 4 buff, defense plus 10 per stack, 3 stack for 20 seconds. So if you max it out, you are able to get 990 defense stacks, which is a lot. If you're able to max out the Jar of Ice for stacking. And for Connect Chain, raise 5, 10, 15 stacks for the boss that increase defense that are on yourself when hitting with skill. This is a really good Connect Chain, definitely somewhat you really want if you are building around stacking. So 2 nice support skill, a really strong pass skill, and then a really good support skill. Now I don't know the Sand Whirlpool looks like. I did search, there's no animation that has this, so this is a new animation. So we're gonna wait to see when someone is gonna post the new animation. I'm guessing it's fast, hopefully it's 6 hits, so it might be also slow, we'll see. Now the rate we have 0.059, 0.058, that is still decent, I would say. No? Nah, he's kidding, it's not decent, it's 4% for a 4-star. Step 3, you have 0.03 and 1% for featured. Guarantee you have 50% and 50% to get other stuff. Alright. Not the best. Now, let's have a look on other Alice skill that you get in this banner. So, you can see here, I have categorized on which skill are what I think is pretty good in their own skill type. So we have Chain, Full Burst, no Connect of course, Axel, Mod, Awakening, no Burst, but she does have, but it is limited. Then we have some fodder, some passive, really good ones, and some ring that can be useful, and limited skills, free skill, and then skills that I think are trash, not really useful, but that is just my opinion. Let's start with the chain skill. So Alice, she has 2 chain skill, which can be really useful, and both of them are sword. This one is a fire support skill, so if you're playing a fire build, then this one can be really nice to have in your build, stacking the fire damage. And then this one, this is from the Valentine, I believe, right? This one is focused on holy, so it can be really useful as well if you have a holy build. So 2 really good support chain skill. Full burst, as you know, full burst sword is really strong and easiest one to play around as well. And we have a wind full burst allies, then an earth full burst sword. So you have a chance to get 2 really nice full bursts if you manage to get them. You can also reroll for that if you want to. Axe skill, we have 3 axe skill and all these 3 are basically the same. All these 3 is stacking dark, kind of interesting. We have a fire and holy, then used for the axle. All these 3 is focused on stacking dark. Kind of interesting. There's no earth stacking, holy stacking, just pure dark. If you need a support skill that is buffing dark, then getting the axle is nice. For the mod skill, allies have really good ones, of course, but as you know, at the state of this game, when it comes to meta and stuff, mod skill, you don't really use it to clear the high-end content. You mostly focus on the full burst to do that. It's mostly used to clearing the waves of the labyrinth, so killing the mobs faster. But still, those are early game, mid game, you can still use the mod skill to farm or grind, that is still fine. And for allies, she has some good ones. She has 2 AoE and the rest is mostly single target. We have Sky Present allies and then the Butler allies. Both of these are really good. I'm pretty sure this one is mostly popular because you can get it in general pool. I have a chance to get it in for free. So this one is really good and the animation is really nice. 3 fire mod skill, which are really strong as well, can be really useful. And then she has a wind mod, and then lastly this is a holy mod, right? Holy mod, not earth, but holy. And she has other mod, but I put them in trash because I don't think they are really useful. For awakening, I mostly put those I think are really good or still really useful for the late game. For example, we have top mission allies, really good, that can apply mark, which can be really useful for example, GOG or any labyrinth farming, especially for like blunt weakness content, where mace and axe is really rely on having mark on the enemy. So this one can be really nice. This one is another mark, but this one gives you double damage, so it is really nice, similar to what Philia have, and you can give it to Kaharu, really useful. This one, I believe, it gives you Blaze 4 stack, so it is really useful. And for the rush, when activated on the rush, it gives you also stack. So it's a really nice awakening skill to have if you're playing around stacking. For the fathers, we have 3 really good fathers. One is one of the best father in the game with the Azure Swordsman Juju. This one is a 3-slot bonus that gives you more attack the higher defense you have. A really good father that a lot of people really wanted back in, what, 2020 or something like that. Next, we have a similar to Night of Resolution, the Pride allies. This one is just a 2-slot bonus with 1-to-1 ratio, but still it's really good if you can combine it with Ocean Runner Kirito. Really good combination there. And last one, this is a dagger fodder, which is really useful if you're playing a dagger mod. This one can be very good to have as well in your fodder. For passive, she has some really good passive and some decent. For example, she has 2 power rise that you can play around. One is focused on fire and one is focused on water. So really nice power rise to have. If you don't have it, you have a chance to get power rise right now. Then we have Advanced Trooper 4 with Aqua Convention. So really nice for your water build. Vital, which gives you defense, can be really nice for your sword build because in sword you really need some defense passive. This one is focused on sword earth build. And this one was from last year, I believe. So this one is a full burst pass skill with Vital Ascension. Maybe you can play around this one in your sword build, who knows. Next one, Black Attire Allies. This one is really good. Mostly because it's increasing the break gauge, which is something you really want, and also giving more attack if you're using a blunt weapon. So axe and mace, this is really good. So it can be good for GOG or any content that you need to break the enemy. So really nice passive. Next one, and this one is kind of situational. This one is mostly if you know how to play around stacking. It gives you defense stack, which is real nice, and also water element damage, if I remember. So water element damage and also stacking. This is a really nice passive if you know how to build around it. Next one, really strong blunt passive skill for your mace and axe. Very nice to have if you don't have any other strong passive, then you can equip this one if you have it. This one is mostly for frost weapon build, so really good there. Here we have 2 really interesting passive skills, the Speaker allies and then the Black Knight allies. These 2 have really nice synergy. So if you want to build a really fun build, which is the One Trick Pony allies build, then you definitely need these 2 passive, because these 2 passive they stack together. So if you equip a lot of ally skill in your set, then you can get all these buff together. So these two are really nice, have really nice synergy, and these two already counts as two. So if you have this one and this one, then you have two allies, then you need to use 4 more allies, and you have all the stats from the pass they're providing. So really nice pass skill if you want to play a really fun build, the one trick pony allies build. And lastly, 2 last pass skill, they are recent new ones and they are really good as well. 2 pass skill that has veteran technique 4 that gives you attack based on your level, and also they have combination 4, which means they're increasing your switch damage by additional 100%. And it works pretty well with chain skill. So really nice passive, and both of them are really good if you don't have any veteran technique 4 passive yet. Both of these are really flexible and you can use it in any build. Now for the ring category, we have 3 pass skill that can be really useful for your ring. This one gives you a combination 4, so you get more damage on your switch damage. So really nice, 100% if you want to maximally broke it. Otherwise 90% is really good. Then this one, if I remember, this one gives you paralyzed resistance. So if you're fighting any content where the boss gives you paralyzed, having this one is on your ring can be really useful. Or on your passive, which you only need to add another 30% paralyzed resistance and you will have 1% power resistance. And this one is focused on stun. So 1 paralyzed, 1 stun, and then you have a combination 4. And back to the pass category, this one gives you poison resistance. So at least have some really good pass skill that you can get from the birth skill. And then we have some limit skill which are not included in the banner, so you can get these 5 skill here. They are limited. Persona 5 collab, initial ring collab I believe, but this was used for celebration for the release. Then we'll have the Taylor series collab. Then we have, I forgot the singer name, but really popular singer name that was a collabing. And then this was a game crossover from Unleashing Blade. So this one is also limited. So these 5, they are limited. You can't get those, they are rare. Then we have free skill, and then these skills I think are really trash. So that was all the ally skills. Now the question is this birth banner worth to summon on? Well, it really depends what you have and what you need. If you're a person that really like allies and want to collect a lot of ally skill record, then this is the perfect banner to summon on. You have 9 days on you, you can go all in, spend everything you have just to get any ally skill, then this banner is perfect. If you're new players and looking for meta, I definitely wouldn't say not worth it. I mean the passive, if you have a passive that is similar to this one and have a connect skill that is similar, then you don't really need these 2, you can pretty much skip. The only good thing about these 2 new birthday skill is that they're just helping you to build your sword build. For example, if you have a full burst sword, then this passive is really nice to have. It helps you to activate another burst skill and also give you more attack. And if you are having a full burst earth element, then this is really perfect. Otherwise you're only utilizing the bloody battle slash tree and the ability, full burst ability, that's it. The chain, this is only good if you're playing around stacking, because if you're not playing a stacking, then you're not utilizing the connect chain, because it gives you more stack if you have buff that increase defense, which is the Jar of Eyes and Night defense stacking. I forgot what its full name was. So we only have 2 defense stacking. So it really depends if you really need it or not. Otherwise you can use any other connect sword skill, that is fine as well. This is only good if you're playing around defense stacking. For any other ally skill, they are good for sure, but keep in mind, we also have the free summoning. We have a banner that is coming pretty soon, which gives you a free chance to get our allies or GG 4-star, which is similar to what we got during Quara's birthday. So keep that in mind. So if you're unsure if you want to summon on allies, then I would suggest that you save your coins and wait and see what usual birthday is offering. Maybe usual birthday is offering like full burst sword, that is then mostly better to aim for. Or if you want to try your luck, then you can wait for the allies usual free order, which gives a guaranteed 4-star. Rerollers, for those that are rerolling, the only thing I can recommend is probably reroll for full burst if you want to play around that. And if you're lucky, you can get also chain and some power rise 3, that is if you're mega lucky. Otherwise you can just play normally collect all of Archon gems and then roll on Alice's birthday and hope for the best that you get any of these skills that you're seeing right now, and potential also the birthday skill. That'd be really nice. For other players, I can't really say too much because I don't know what you have and what you really need, but if you know what you need and need to summon on Ali's birthday, then go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I definitely recommend just wait one day just to see what other band is coming. We have Yu's birthday coming soon, and then next week we also have Lifa. My recommendation, wait one day just to see what Yu's birthday is offering, and then decide if you want to summon for Alice or Juju. Otherwise, if you're still unsure, we also have a really special banner coming soon as well, so you can stay tuned for that, save for that if you want to. That's my recommendation. In the end, it is up to you what you want to do with your Archon gems. You can spend it or save. And that's for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Take care now and bye bye.